がっていて、9番の北のレーニア1コーナー外を回って10番ウォータージーニーであります。あとは3番のシエルリーナ、2馬身切れて4番はエクラディーバ、その後ろ2頭並んで1番メビウス、そして外には8番のプリンシアティアモであります。1頭大きく置かれておりますのが7番の光線エリザベス、向こう上面3コーナーに向かって、さあ前は今度は6番ソーラレイが早くも先頭に立ちました。そしてこれを追って12番のベルマリオン、あるいは11番ネムレスクイーンと8枠2頭、その後ろへ遅れてきたのが5番のレオニーノ、あとは2番のナムライダテン、さらにその後ろ7枠2頭ウォータージーニー、北のレーニアイが400はすでに通過、短期先頭は6番のソーラーレイ、3、4馬身リードを広げております。2番手の位置に12番のベルマリオンで直線に抜いてまいりました。内からは1番のメイビウスであります。メイビウスが2番手で上がってまいりました。3番手横一線、ずらーっと広がっての大接戦、先頭はソーラーレイ、2番手争いはメイビウスに追い込んできた8番プリンシアティアモゴール。勝ったのは6番ソーラレイ完勝でした。そして2着争いはどうやら1番メイビウスが踏ん張って、あと追い込み勢ずらーっと広がる中、最後追い込んできたのは8番プリンシアティアモ、さらに連れて4番のエクラディーバに9番北のレーニアなど5レーン C 級4組 1500m12 頭で争われました。後続を離して6番ソーラレイ直線独走態勢、そして2番手争い広がる中、内から伸びてきたのが1番のメイビウスでありました。その後も全馬広がるように、この中から追い込んできたのは8番プリンシアティアも連れまして4番エクラディーバ、人気に応えて6番ソーラレイ完勝、塚本聖吾騎手は連勝。後続を全く寄せつけませんでした。2番手は1番のメイビウス、3番手追い込み勢2頭8番のプリンシアティアモ、連れて追い込んだ4番エクラディーバが4着5着に9番北のレーニア、第5競争勝ちました6番ソーラーレイ、通算3勝目、塚田隆夫厩舎の管理馬であります。レイブミストラルの3区となります。オスの3歳馬安城塚本聖吾騎手、4レース5レースと連勝、勝ち点は1分35秒5、5レースは6番1番8番で点滅、確定まではもう少しお待ちください。
A tangram isn't that hard. You're just not thinking about it right. You need to be more flexible. You should be open to the idea that what looks like one thing might just be a small part of something completely different. The outside shape doesn't always give you a good idea of what's inside. Just like that. Well, I think that according to legend, the tangram happened when someone dropped a square tile and it broke into 7 pieces. When he tried to put them back together, he discovered that he could shape it into many different things. Well, if it weren't for that, wouldn't the tile just be a boring tile like all the other tiles? But because of what happened, it's now a famous puzzle that's been seen across the world. Sometimes, in order to find a greater purpose, you have to be broken first. I don't think we get the luxury of choosing what happens to us. I never said that. We don't get to decide what happens to us, but we can always decide how to respond to it. That's a stereotype, and you know it.
ただいまの競争は到達順位通り確定いたします。
Stop choking! I told you, I'm not interested in that sort of thing. Don't worry, you're not going to lose me anytime soon.
お知らせいたします。単勝式6番150円、副賞式1着6番110円、2着1番350円、3着8番300円、ワイド1番6番600円、6番8番500円、1番8番
Good morning.
490円、馬番連勝複式1
I
番
hope you slept
6
well.
番2270円、馬番連勝単式6番1番1640円、枠番連勝複式1と5の組1720円、3連勝複式1番6番8番5110円、3連勝単式6番1番8番1万4270円以上でございます。
You're our guest after all. Well, there's not much I can do about that. You have to admit it's a lot nicer than police custody, though.
J プレース名古屋、J プレース八富で JRA 全長
Confessions can be recanted. It's best to have the most solid case possible in situations like this.
駐車場は無料。 J プレース名古屋、J プレース八
I'm
富へ
sure they'll use my brother too, but the fact remains that you're the one who solved the case. That makes you the strongest witness they have.
一斉にスタートしました。早速男の子は馬場内遊園地の虜、笑顔が止まりません。こちらはミニチュアホースにメロメロと同時にビールですでに上機嫌夢中。
You'd be surprised what expensive lawyers are capable of doing. We need the most airtight case possible. Nico might seem like a relaxed guy, but he's thorough. Yeah, Nico likers. You think so? Anyway, you should thank me for convincing him to let you stay with us.
本日は
With us, you get a nice bed, good food, and
ご来場くださいまして
Aki, I got the coffee.
お客様にご案内いたします。ただいま金沢競馬、盛岡競馬、浦和競馬並びに帯広競馬ナイターの場外発売を行っております。金沢競馬場、盛岡競馬場ともにただいまの天候は晴れ、馬場状態はやや重。
ooh, nice
浦和
save.
競馬場のただいまの天候は晴れ、馬場状態は良。帯広競馬場のただいまの天候は曇り、馬場状態は含水率 2.0% でございます。
That's Lee made for you.
なお浦和競馬と帯
She's a
広
quiet
競馬
child.
に競争除外が出ております。
Quiet child.
浦和競馬
What?
第10レース4番
Anyway,
五つ星
there's too much going on in her head, so it's a little hard on her to maintain
俺よ
conversation.
り強い号は競争除外でございます。また浦和競馬に機種変更も出ております。第11レース5番矢野孝之騎手は西啓太騎手に変更を
Not
届けました。
exactly.
ご了承くだ
It's
さ
a
い。
little more complicated
お
than
買い
that.
求めの際は上名欄
Why
の
don't
レ
we
ース
talk
番
about it on the
号
way
を
there?
それぞれマークしてください。
To speak with our client, of course. Glad you're awake. Did you enjoy your sleep? At least you're honest. We've gotten you something stronger than a triple shot. We have a long way to go to meet with our client, and he's the sort of guy who will get very fussy if we're late. You're overflowing with questions. I suppose I can't blame you. You're not the only one with questions, though. In fact, you're a pretty big question mark yourself. Let's make a deal, shall we? You ask a question, then I ask a question. We'll trade answers.
さあ、それでは第6レースのpaddock情報に参ります。6レース C 級の3組です。距離は 1500m、12 頭が出走いたします。それでは出走からの第
You're a kid too, aren't you?
1番はドゥガンスマン、ひと叩きして482キロ、マイナス3キロです。なんと上向いてある感じはありませんけれども。
Our work isn't always as exciting as corporate espionage murder. More often than not, we're just snapping photos of cheating lovers.
この競争の3番バンダルジャンは蹄鉄の打ち直しを行っているため一旦校内に引き入れております。ご了承
As
く
for
だ
why
さい。
the police trust us, that's sort of a weird story. That's for another question, though. Okay, my turn. What's your name? You do realize how suspicious it makes you look when you hide it, right? Things are only as complicated as you want them to be, but I respect your privacy.
改めて一番お願いいたします。前回は明らかに取れるそうだと思います。上向いた感じ
We're
はあり
going to
ま
have
せ
to
ん
call you something, though. Is Kangai okay?
多少走りが違ってきてもいいと思います。はい。
Roughly translated, it means strong emotions. It's sort of a play on concept.
472キロプラス12キロです。いつも中央から下がってきた馬は増えた方がいいと言ってます。
We call the ability to feel other people's emotions concept. It's like a super sensitivity.
余裕が残ってるような感じを受けますし、頭が高い、ちょっと歩様もちょっと踏み込みが浅いかなというところで、まだ良くなる余地をね感じさせるパドックですね。はい。3番は
Since you have a type of Kansei, we can call you Kangai. Kan-gai. Get it?
どこといって変わってきたところはないんですけど、ただ現実に最近ね、その前
I never claimed to be good at picking names.
7走前も勝ってますね。現実にレースまとめてきてますからね。
I'll see what I can do.
硬いんでね、あまり褒めることはできませんけれども、成績的には抑えておかないといけないのかなと思います。4番はハスの実、452キロでプラス1キロです。自分の競馬ができればこの相手関係を条件でもやれるなと思いますけれども、まだね、
Is that your next question?
なんていうんですかね、気持ちが入ってきてませんし、馬体もちょっと余裕があると言いますか、
We may never complain about it.
ところがあるので、両下登場ですね。5番はロブロイズハート、
Now that's definitely
開
a
催
good
入っ
question.
て高級戦453キロマイナス1キロです。もうちょっとね、体欲しいですね。そうすれば、大体これぐらいの大臣でかけてますけれども、もう一段ギアがありそうな気がするんですけれども。
A small estate out in the countryside. It belongs to one Mr. William.
したいですね。6番はウィンライズ。
Got it in
休みを
one.
叩かれて486キロプラス2キロです。もともと休み前からのこととしてはいつも淡々と走られている馬ですので、気配としては変わりないんですけれども、この日程で使えて取り組みも順調ですから、プラスアルファでいいと思います。
Well, until she was murdered, that is.
491キロでマイナス2キロです。 は条件的なものとかね、結果が出てないのは仕方がないんですけれども、
We reported to him yesterday about what happened.
3走前勝った時よりも格段に上がってますから、稲葉に下がってもどうでしょう。
That and the fact that Miss Bergstrom claimed the third party was also interested in the information. He didn't sound too happy about that, so he ordered us to come see him today and give a full report in person.
真剣にも下がりましたしね。ピリッとしないと言いますか、体引き締まり感にかけますね。9番はバージャンフォース、102ヶ月ぶりの実戦512キロプラス15キロです。大きな馬ですけれども、強いてありませんし、体が増える自体も体が増えても別に太いという感じはありませんので、
I can't blame him. His entire company's at stake here. I hope you don't mind coming with us. Since you were there yesterday, it seems only natural to bring you along.
まあ、登録もあってね、ここまで引き伸ばしたということは、勝つところまでね、頑張ってたというところも考えられますので、塚本君、優勝でしたっけ？そうですね。点数やりますね。でも今も先行してね、
Who knows? Word is that he really hates the city. His assistant said that he rarely leaves his house, conducting most meetings via satellite.
前のレースの運びができれば楽しみでいいと思いますので、10番はフリューゲル、休み明けを叩かれて458キロプラス1キロです。前回はまだ動けないの僕も言ってましたけど、それなりの競馬できましたからね。で、今週もしっかり追い切って、
Rich people are eccentric. Comes with a job description, I think.
見ていても飛びが安定しないような気もするんですけれども、ただ、マドックの状態としてはね、雰囲気よく見せますね。11番サバイバル級の取り消し子を叩かれて531キロマイナス5キロです。
Alright, next question.
ですからね、まだ状
Where
態
are you from, anyway?
12番はバーキン。
I'd rather you don't lie about it.
約2ヶ月ぶりの実戦
Nico told
486キロ
me
プラス
about
8
it.
キロです。
Yesterday, you told him that you were from LA, but when he asked you about precinct, you didn't correct him.
はい、結構ね、
In Los Angeles, police work districts, not precincts.
以上増えた形になるんですけど、
I'm surprised he didn't cuff you on the spot for lying to him.
高したと思います。
Actually, no, I'm not.
島中心なんでね、名古屋のダート、森ダート、あるのかどうなのかというところもあるんですけど、地方競馬の中では名古屋は比較的軽い方ですからね、通用してもいいんですけど、
And before that?
これも甘いんでね、この後の関心は注目したいです。
Of course.
以
Go
上、
ahead.
総覚悟の馬体重量の増減をお伝えいたしました。この6レースですけれども、岡村さん本命されたのが転入初戦2番リアルペンザス。まあ、15のダートの中距離で第2着。これだけで通用して。
All of us have a sort of concept like you do. We can all sense thoughts and feelings to some extent.
おそらく人見騎手で、
Lee May's concept is probably the purest form of them all.
さえ決めれば、
She experiences the emotions of everyone around her.
じゃないかなっていう構成だと思うので、ならばお尻みたい
Everyone.
ですけれども。
If you're happy, she's happy. If you're sad, she's sad. Everyone else's emotions are constantly streaming into her mind.
ですが、このところちょっとゲートがね、なんかね、休み前、3着来てます。
She has to spend a lot of her energy sorting out which feelings are hers and
ゲー
which
的にも
aren't.
来てますけども、ね、ゲート悪い。その前までは基本的には先行といいますか、ちょい差しみたいな形でね、うまく流れに乗って競馬ができるタイプの馬ですから、まあ、この日程で使えるわけですから、巻き返しても勝ってもおかしくはまあ、シンバの走り次第ですけど、勝っても全く驚けないですね。そしてこちらもね、先行力のあります9番のバージャンフォース、外枠に入ったことによって、花に行く
My turn now.
思いが取れると思うんで、
Where did you live before Los Angeles?
ちょっと人気ね、先行の
Oh, am I really that predictable?
で、早い時計の決着にも多少不安を残しますけれども、
Not going to answer.
力は出せると思います。はい。そしてこちらはね、交渉してますけど、あまり人気にならないのが3番のバンダルジャンですよね。もういいかね。レースはいい感じで進めることができるので、まあ、流れに乗れてるかもしれません。はい。さあ、それではこの6レースのまとめをさんお願いいたします。
Yes.
ちょっと難しいです
I
ね。
suppose that
まあ、
makes
一
sense.
応
You've only been here for 2 years.
269か。はい。3頭を中止ボックス右に買って、はい。そうですね。まあ、3番、当番、はい、12番、
を抑えに回すという場面で、ちょっと明細ですけど、それやりたいですね。このペースは2番、6番、9番がこの3頭次気味にというところ、そこへ3番、10番、12番を抑えながらという感じです。第6レースのpaddock情報でした。
Well, I guess that was my question. Your turn. We stopped the assassination of a visiting dignitary. Everyone makes a big deal about it, but it was sort of a fluke. Naoki was trailing a businessman and secretary who were putting in extra hours at an expensive hotel. He saw the assassin, thought it was suspicious, and called me in. We intercepted the assassin, saved the day, and apparently that makes us trustworthy heroes. Seriously. So, you're the boy with a kansei that allows you to experience the final moments of any dead body you touch. You should be used to the ridiculous by now.
You missed it.
Oops!
Ow!
Sorry, missed a turn.
Yeah, I noticed. I guess we're almost there.
Yep, just a few minutes now. Anyway, what were we talking about? Right, Mr. Otten. He's one of those self-made men you hear about all the time, built Otten engineering himself from the ground up. He's also ridiculously secretive. No interviews, hardly any TV appearances. His assistant, Sophia Millerson, does most of that.
金シャチ競馬第6競争の出走馬並びに騎手の紹介を申し上げます。1番ルバースマン482マイナス3キロ今井貴弘56キロ。2番リアルペガサス472プラス12キロ宮下ひとみ54キロ。3番バンダルジャン518プラス4キロ木の前葵52キロ。4番ハスノミ452プラス1キロ加藤総一56キロ。
Yep, I'm
5番
Aki
ロブロ
Mizutan.
イズハー
You
ト
must be Sophia Millerson. We spoke on
453
the
マイナ
phone.
ス1キロ柿原翔56キロ。6
They're
番
not
ウィンライ
exactly
ズ
what I pictured.
486プラス2キロ丸山真一56キロ。
Being a private investigator
7番
involves
アイ
having
ス
an
ダン
appearance
シ
that
ング
doesn't stand out, man.
491マイナス2キロ細川聡54キロ。
Well, come in.
8番
Mr.
ハービ
Watson
ー・ディ
seems
アラ
unusually eager to speak with you.
478プラス4キロ大畑圭吾54キロ。9番バージャンフォース512プラス15キロ塚本聖吾56キロ。
Are these your
10
associates?
番フリューゲル458プラス1キロ
They
岡
are.
部誠56キロ。11番サバイ
This
バ
is
ル
Lee
ケ
May,
イト
and this is my brother Naoki.
531マイナス5キロ望月純
And
喜
he is?
53キロ。12番バーキン486プラス8キロ
That would
丸
be
の勝と
Kaka.
54キロ。以上12頭立て C 級3組距離1500メートル発送時刻は17時20分でございます。
Sorry, it's the
お客
best I
様
could
に
do
お願
on
いい
short
たしま
notice.
す。
You
投
should have
票
given me
券は
something
お
to
早
work
め
with.
にご購入ください。
It's a retina detector. The house takes a shot of the eyes of anyone who passes through. It's useful for identification purposes.
本日
There
は
are other
金シャチ
senses
競
around
馬
the house
レー
that
スナ
also
イ
capture
ター
your
にご来場
retina.
くださいまして
The house
誠
can
にありが
remember
と
your
うございます。
preferences and adjust
愛
things
知
like
県
lighting
選
and
挙管
temperature
理
as
委
soon
員
as you
会から
enter the
の
room.
お知らせです。来たる10月27日日曜日は第50回衆議院議員
Mr.
総選
Alton
挙の投
listened
票
because
日
he
です。
enjoys the peace and
投票
quiet
日に
being
予定
away
の
from
あ
the
る
city
方は
affords him.
10月
This house,
26
however,
日
has the
土
most
曜日ま
cutting
で
edge security
期日前
possible,
投票が
including
できます
quite
の
a few
で
innovations
ぜひご利
not
用
yet
ください。
available on the market.
お客様の大切な一票です。ぜひ投票に
Now, please don't dawdle. Mr. Often's other guest is already here waiting for you.
Other guests?
Oh no.
Oh, great. I should have known you'd be here.
Nico, to what do we owe the pleasure?
Detective Gursky played a major role in the apprehension of the murderer yesterday. It's only natural that he'd be invited back here by Mr. Otten.
Yeah, I was actually there, unlike some people.
Please make yourselves comfortable. Mr. Otten is finishing up on a conference call. He'll see you once it's finished.
Oh, can we explore the house?
If you wish. The house currently logs you all as guests, so any doors you are authorized to pass through will open automatically.
Let's go!
Okay.
On the way here. Do you know how easy it is to miss that turn? You must be Liam Otten. I've heard so much about you. It's okay. I'm not here to talk about all those rumors. Rich people always get the worst of it, don't they? And even if they are true, you're free to do what you want with your life. No one should judge you for your choices, right? Oh, right! Larissa Klein from Modern Trends. I'm here for the interview. Did your uncle not tell you about it? Really? Is it real? Oh, hello. Larissa Klein.
Yes, I heard.
Oh, good. So we can skip the formalities and just chat?
I'm afraid I'm only here for business, ma'am.
Oh, don't call me Dad. Or are you supposed to be all formal with me because you work here?
I don't work here.
A guest? Even more interesting. Are you an art fan?
Please refrain from touching the art. Miss Klein, I presume?
Yep. Sorry,
You're 2 hours late. Mr. Otten has other business to attend to now.
Hang on! I called and said I'd be late, though.
I don't recall receiving such a call.
You didn't tell her? You're the one who answered the phone when I called. Why didn't you tell her? Wait, what's your name? goodness, I'm so sorry. I thought you were Liam Otten.
Miss Klein, you may have called ahead, but the fact remains that you are very late, and Mr. Otten has a strict schedule.
Wait, this is my first major interview. Is there any way I can squeeze it in today?
Come with me.
Oh, thank you.
Con guy? Did Aki pick that name for you? She's notoriously bad at naming things. When she was a girl, she had a cat that was born with only a stub for a tail. She named the cat Stubtail. I'm sorry you're stuck with those kids right now. If I had my way, I wouldn't prove you anything. They all belong to the government. You know that,
ただ
right?
いま第6レースの投票を締め切りました。ご投票ありがとうございました。
Nico, are you gossiping about me
サイドライ
again?
ター6レースは C 級3組 1500m12 頭です。次の7レース C 級2組の選抜戦出走各馬馬体重と増減お伝えいたします。1番レグ
I'd rather you don't feed our friend Con Guy here any misinformation.
2番ベリーク461キロプラス4、3番ウィビルウィ514キロマイナス6、4番
Well, I
ヤマ
haven't
チョ
lied
ボイ
to
ス
him if that's what he
478キロプラス9、5番スプリングカム453キロマイ
Mr.
ナス
Otten will see
2、
you now.
6番ワンオブアカインド438キロプラス2、7番クライミーアリバー428キロプラス3、8番レイルドサーブル471キロプラス13、9番ピボット470キロ増減なし、10番コパロモンテカルロ483キロマイナス6、11番ペルケンレンジョイ504キロプラス5、12番アトミックナンバー511キロマイナス8、7レース発走時刻は5時55分の予定でございます。レースは6レース C 級3組 1500m 出走馬
Of
12
course.
頭。
It'll be a winner, so be sure to look out for it.
スターター誕生。
Hey, Sophie, you don't mind if I have a look around, interview the staff, and other nonsense, right?
Please make it quick.
Right out.
Shall we get going? Mr. Otten, the investigators you requested are here.
Good, good.
6レース C 級3組 1500m 12
No,
頭
no, go away.
単勝1番
Get out,
は
get him
2
out.
番ペガサス 2.0 倍、
What did you
2
do?
番12番のバーキン 3.2 倍、ともに
Sophia, get rid of him.
となります。
I'll take care of it right away, sir. Please follow
最
me
後
this
に
way.
はバーキンが向かいます。人気の
Please follow me this way, Kangai. I apologize for Mr. Otten's sudden outburst. He's prone to unnatural mood swings based on unidentified provocation.
スタートしました。先行
We can
争
proceed
い、
with your
外目
discussion
8番
after
ハ
he
ー
is
ピ
outside
ー
the
ティアラ
building.
好スタート、そして内からは2番のリ
Mr.
アル
Otten
ペガ
called
サ
for
ス、
you.
外からは
Once he
9番
settles down,
バージ
he'll
ャ
want
ン
to
コー
speak
ス
with
曲
you
がってい
again.
って12番 バー
Until
キンが
then,
外から行
please
き
make
ました。
yourself at home
さら
while
に
I go
10
to
番
work
の
out
フ
the
リュ
details
ー
of
ゲ
this
ル、
visit
3
with
番
your
は
associates.
ワンダルジャン、さらには4番のハスノビが並んで1コーナーのカーブ、内からは1番のドゥバンスマンであります。その後は外目に5番のロブロイズハート、
Yeah,
さらに
sorry
外を
about
回る
that.
6番のウィンダイゼ、遅れまして11番のサバイバルキュート、3馬身ほど切れております。最高峰7番アイスダンシング向こう上面、残り800を今通過。先手を取ったのは8番ハーミーギャラが逃げておりますが、外ぴったり9番バージャンホース、さらには12番の
No,
バー
I
キン、
can't
3
think of
番で
anything
内
I've
からは
read
2
that's
番
like
の
this.
リアル
I
ペガ
know
サ
what
ス
you
であり
did,
ま
but
す。
you've
さ
got
ら
Mr.
には
Rotten
10
bunkered
番
up
フ
and
リュ
they're
ーゲ
pretty
ル、
good.
外から動いて6番のウィンライズもこの一段に入ってまいりました。
It doesn't
さ
make
あ
any
今
sense
度は
though.
前が3
He
頭
seemed
横
pretty
に
insistent
並んで
about
まいり
talking
ま
to
した。
us today.
オーストからは
Hey
10
Mayor,
番の
what
フ
do
リ
you
ュ
think?
ーゲルであります。間に12番のバーキン、内には9番
He's
の
scared.
バージャンホースの3頭
Yeah,
横
we
一線
figured
4
that
コー
much
ナ
out
ー直線
already.
コースに向きました。
Anything else?
その内をつい
What
て
about
2
when he
番の
first
リアル
reacted?
ペガサスであります。さあ先頭は9番バージャンホースの内から2番のリアルペガサス、そして外からは10番フリューゲルがいい足で突っ込んで3頭びっしり競り合っている。3頭の争い、フリューゲル
Hey,
ゴール。
I didn't know we were having guests today.
最後は3頭のつばぜり合いが続きました。外10番フリューゲル、間は9番バージャンホース、内2番のリアルペガサス。6レーシー級3組 1500m 12頭で争われました。
I don't know how you managed to get 3 at once. That's a pretty sweet haul of chicks, man.
外10番フリューゲル、その内を狙って2番のリアルペガサス
I'm a
がさらに
guy.
内から伸びていきました。2番リアルペガサス、そして9番バージャンフォー、さらに一気に10番のフリューゲル、3頭がびっしり競り合う中、最後は10番フリューゲル。
Let's see. A bunch of people hanging out in the lobby for no reason. That's an easy one. Uncle called you out here, and now he's having a hissy
3
fit
頭
and
の競
making
り
me
合い
wait.
を制しました。そして
Am I
間に
right?
9番バージャンフォース、内では
Got
2
it
番
in
の
one.
リア
And
ル
you
ペ
must
ガ
be
サ
Liam
ス。
Otten.
3頭ほぼ固まっての入線です。4着に12番バーキン、この争いから遅れました。あとは6番ウィンライズが5着入線です。第6競争 C 級3
I'm
組
Liam, alright?
1500m
Oh, you.
12頭で
You
争われました。
definitely don't look like
勝
business
ちました
partners.
10番のフリューゲル、通算5勝目。
Uncle's not the kind of guy who lets just anyone enter. He's all crazy paranoid that way.
If he's as paranoid as you say, why
勝ち
are
タイ
you
ムは1
here?
分36秒に6レースは当番9番2番で点滅。
Eh,
確定までもう
family.
少しお待ちく
It's
だ
not
さい。
like he's got a choice.
Ah, so you're visiting your uncle today?
No, I live here.
Really? That's even cooler. Must be kind of boring for you, though.
Huh?
I was looking around earlier, and nearly all the doors are locked.
That's because you're a visitor. You don't get many access privileges. I'm allowed in, like, every room in the house.
Like? So, not all of them.
Yeah, well... There's like a lock on his office in the security room. Those rooms are pointless anyway.
Oh, well, if that's all. Hey,
ただいま
can
の
I
競
ask you a
争は
question?
到達順位通り確定いたします。
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't suppose I could ask you for a favor.
What?
seems to be hanging us both out to dry. Maybe we could at least spend the time doing something interesting.
Like,
I don't know. Maybe you could show me around. We could poke around your uncle's precious privacy while he's busy being difficult.
I guess I've got nothing better to do with my time.
Split up and explore what you can. Something about this doesn't settle well with me at all, and we might not get another chance.
Yeah, Aki has a way with people. She's persuasive. She uses her concept to push someone's thoughts in the direction she wants. Nothing that powerful. Just subtle suggestions, like a whisper in the back of your mind.
She can't. Those with Kansei are more sensitive. You'd know it's her voice.
To us, it sounds like she's speaking directly, but normal people only feel like they've just had a random impulse. Nothing. We should probably get going. I'd rather not split up if we don't have to. I don't do well exploring new places. Well, I got stuck in an elevator once because I couldn't figure out how to get it to go to another floor.
That's true.
Is it really okay? Is that okay with you, Lee May?
It's fine.
I'm coming. That's easy for you to say. I'm not like you. Yeah, no big deal. Anything but the stairs.
本日は禁酒地競馬レースナイトにご来場くださいまして誠にありがとうございます。お客様にお願いいたします。名古屋競馬場では全面禁煙としております。
So?
喫煙の際は所定の
Where should
喫
we
煙
go?
所をご利用くださいますよう皆様のご協力をお願いいたします。
Sounds good to me.
Oh, Kanai! I'm so sorry about before. No. Oh my! Aren't you adorable?
Not really.
You're a precocious child. Is she your little sister? Oh, that's too bad. You make a wonderful older brother. So, are the three of you Liam's friends? Oh, what kind of things? Oh, you can tell me. I promise I won't tell anyone. Oh, don't be silly. You can talk about anything with me. It's not about Liam, is it?
What was that all about? That definitely wasn't nothing. You let... Lots of people lie, though. Especially the people we have to deal with. That's not really an excuse to be unkind. better than this. Well, should we keep exploring the house? Whoa, are you okay? What's going on?
Scared. He's scared.
Who? Con guy?
Whoa, kid, calm down. Mr. Rotten has been unusually quiet for a while. Is there any way we can force ourselves in?
It's certainly unorthodox. I don't think Mr. Otten will be pleased.
I think he'd be even less pleased if he needed medical attention and we didn't get it to him.
Very well. The only way to open the office without express permission is to reset the security system.
And how exactly does one do that?
Someone needs to reboot the system manually. Then someone else has to enter the restart code within 10 seconds of the system being rebooted.
Sounds complicated.
It's meant to provide maximum security for Mr. Alton. I'm the only one here who knows the code, so someone else will have to go to the basement to reset the power. The basement door is usually locked to visitors, but I can unlock it from here.
All right, Naoki, go reset it.
What? Why me?
You?
Yeah, he could do it.
Sure, why not?
Alright, the reboot process is fairly simple. Just flip all the switches off, then on, then push the reset button.
Sorry, kid. There's nothing you can do now. You were right about Mr. Rotten. He's dead.
He was already dead when we got there. Sophia tried to revive him, but...
I stopped her. It was too risky. It's not important. Sophia, I know you're upset, but we need to contact the police.
All signal is blocked off in this place. Mr. Alton's orders, of course.
Is there a landline I can use then?
In there. I'll show you.
He's gone.
Nicola checked his pulse, but he was already dead. Yeah, she was going to use CPR, but Detective Gursky stopped her. He said that Mr. Otten looked like he had been poisoned, and she might get poisoned herself if she tried mouth to mouth. We should tell Aki what happened.
She's coming.
Hey, what happened? The lights went out for a moment. Died? How? Did you read his last moments? What about you? Did you see it?
I got it.
Good. Then we'll take a look at it later.
The police are on their way. It's a bit of a drive for them, so we'll have to sit tight until then. I suggest we all wait downstairs. As I don't have any jurisdiction here, it's only a suggestion. But it's the best option if you want to stay unnoticed.
Always the gentleman. No. Anyway, we should probably follow his suggestion and head downstairs. We wouldn't want to get into any more trouble than we already are.
It's not you.
It means that Miko shouldn't talk so much.
Do you truly want to know? But do you want one? We're on parole for crimes past. Gursky is our parole officer.
12番はトミックナンバーそのまま消して自己開催開けました511キロマイナス8キロです、その分しっかり、調整進めてきました。はい、太め傾向太めずっとね始めの前回は太め残りで出走しましたので、
Glad you could make it. Did you take a wrong turn somewhere? Are you okay? Miss Millerson wasn't feeling well, so Naoki offered to make some tea for her. Aki said she had to use the restroom, although I suspect she just wants to look around. And I'm never entirely sure what Blue May is doing. The house is in lockdown right now, so it won't let any of us leave until Sophia unlocks it. I guess you can roam around or do whatever you feel like. What? Well, I don't know where you've been all these years or why, but that look in your eye, the one that says you're already trying to figure everything out. It's like watching you're digging through the pieces and looking to build a frame. I doubt you would. I sure heard a lot about you, though. Not enough, apparently. I thought you were dead. We all did. Do you have any idea how much work was put into finding you? You know, back in the day, I couldn't go 10 minutes without hearing your names. Oh, they're so great. What heroes these kids are. Why can't we have such helpful people here? What a joke. When we found her body, the first person to look for was you, but you were nowhere to be found. At first, they thought you'd been kidnapped. As days passed, they thought maybe you'd been killed. When I saw you yesterday, I thought you had finally come back to do something worthwhile again. What about your sister's murder? You're the only witness, but you ran away. Why? Things are only as complicated as you want them to be. Then maybe you should listen. Sorry, kid. I'm sworn to uphold the law. Even if you don't want me getting involved, I kinda have to. We'll talk about this more later, but I promise that this isn't over. I got a call this morning about my report from yesterday. You've already caused a disturbance with your return. Are you kidding? She was the first. They'd find you eventually. It was only a matter of time. Yeah, I'd say so. If it weren't for Aki's insistence that you stay with her, I'm sure they'd already have come to take you back. Oh, I don't know. Why don't you try actually having a backbone this time around? The present only exists because of the past, you know. I see your point. Figuring out the cause of death for Mr. Otten does take priority right now. I'll be upstairs. Come talk to me if you find out anything.